Ooh, well. Look at that. It looks like the autumn has already struck in, and it's foggy, about 12 degrees. So I thought it's the right time to share with you one more upgrade that I've done to my Royal Enfield Super Meteor, and that is installing heated grips by Oxford. Let's have a look how they work. Okay, welcome to the garage. It's opening. And there they are. Already installed on the bike. By the time I've been installing them, I didn't have my camera with me, so I just took a couple of photos to describe the process, and now I'm going to talk you through it with demonstration photographs so that it's all clear. I decided to buy heated grips by Oxford. These ones, the type I got, doesn't need the special control unit. It's all included in the right hand grip, so that it doesn't take extra space on the handlebar. If you are deciding which type of the grips you are getting, I went for ones because Royal Enfield has a wide grips or long grips, 145 millimeters, was it? Yeah, if I remember correctly. So both of the lower ones, the touring one and the street one, were 1 centimeter short. So I assume you could move this whole unit to the edge of the handlebar and use the shorter one. But when I was just replacing the one I had in here, this length, the touring one, was the correct one. On the other hand, it's got quite stiff grip, so without gloves it's not very comfortable to grip, to touch. First of all, you need to start with removing the old grips. Oxford in their video tutorial says you shall simply cut the old ones off, but to be honest, I really love the grips that Royal Enfield has on the bike, mounted from factory, so I wanted to keep them, and there is a method to have them intact for I don't know what memory or future use maybe. The thing is that the left grip is only mounted there with 2 screws, so you just need to find out these 2 screws on the grip. You remove the end, the weight and the end of the bar first, of course, then you loosen these 2 screws and it just pulls off easy. With the other one, it was more complicated because I try to show you and you'll see it on a photograph as well. It's got some I wouldn't say it's a structure. So this was more difficult. It got one edge at this end, another edge at this end, but with a screwdriver and slowly pushing it over both edges or releasing it from this edge, and with the pressure and the help of a screwdriver I managed to pull it over the other edge. And then you need to cut everything down so that you only have a plain tube to pull this this handlebar on. This was the most difficult part, and I found out that the easiest way to do it would be to remove this dismantle this unit. It's 2 screws here, one here. You release them, take the top cover off, and you will see the throttle cables. You can loosen them, and then the whole tube can slide off the grip, and you can take it and file it somewhere else than on the motorbike. First, before I apply the glue, of course, I'll try to pull it on without the glue to see if the position is correct, or to find out the correct position. I decided to have it pointed down. One reason is because when you're holding the grip and sitting on the bike, this little button is in this little space between your thumb and your pointing finger, so it doesn't disturb. And the other reason of pointing them down is I wanted to have them symmetrically when having the bike still. And if this points down in still state, you have plenty space to pull, sorry, let's see here, to pull the throttle, and it doesn't block anything. There's no obstacle all the way. So that's it. It works okay for me so far. I've done about 300 kilometers in weather like this, so 12 degrees, slight rain. I was really happy to have them on. After putting them on and waiting for the glue to dry, you need to do the wiring. So what I did is I took the wire from the right grip, go behind. I used the cable ties that were already on the bike, so no extra ones. There are two connectors. One is connecting the left grip, which is the controls on, so the other wire went through here. Again, used the grips, the ties that were already there around the neck of the bike. And then there are these two connectors, which are from Oxford grips. One is connecting left and right grip, because the left one has the controls, and the other one's connecting the main wire cable that goes all the way to the battery. Battery is over here, so you need to release these two screws, pull this cover off, then release the battery and screw these two loops onto the battery contacts, and find a way to route the cable through the frame of the bike over here and fasten it with the waterproof fastener by Oxford. Now let me conclude this short video with a final state or my opinion. I have to say I really love the shape and the logo and the feel of the original grips of Royal Enfield Super Meteor, but for the upcoming season with lower temperatures, I decided to go with those Oxford heated grips. The installation was quite easy. Oxford have a nice tutorial on their webpage where they also describe the functionality and the wiring connection. I believe everybody can do it, so let me know what you think if you decide to go for once or not, and I'll see you in the next video.